what's up? It's your girl Miranda Ryte. Right now you're watching Urban Grind TV, and I have the pleasure to be standing next to some dope musicians. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Go ahead and introduce yourself real quick.
So my name is Jameisha Trice. I'm a songwriter, producer, and also business coach.
My name's Bravo, producer, mix engineer, songwriter.
Okay. Now, I'm going to go real quick because I know you guys, we do have an idol together, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
So that's my question is, like, how do you guys get into producing records together?
Well, this is our 15th year producing and working together. We've been married for 10 years.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
So, like, who started it first? Who started doing the production?
I mean, I've always been in production. She's always been a writer. We met in college as writers. You know, shout out to the person, a great friend of ours, Brianna Gallen from Swing PR. That's actually our, college friend who actually introduced us. And, we started like any creative relationship. You sit down, you vibe. Okay, cool. I like this. You like that. And then it just kind of grows.
Okay. So let's talk about your songwriting. How long have you been doing that?
So I've been writing songs for a while now, quite some time. Working with different artists, writing for different artists, writing for different, commercials and things like that. Like, Lustrous to Rock, I've done campaigns for them. Just, using my pen to just express to the world, everything that needs to be heard.
Now you do write different genres.
I do.
What would be your favorite, from commercials to different genres? Which one do you like?
It just depends, It depends on the vibe. It depends on how I'm feeling at the time. I love music. I'm a student of music, I love it. I'm a connoisseur, I like the business, just as much as I love the music. So, I would definitely say R&B is like my genre, but love house music, in Chicago.
Okay. That's actually dope. That's dope that you can even, go from doing commercials to just music. Now, as far as production, of my knowledge, I do know you had the pleasure to work with JayZ. Just what's the name of that song or songs that you have produced for him?
That's My Reality. We actually have quite a few records that, for the world. But, we're always in the lab, so it's always like, new music coming out.
Okay, so when you actually made the track, when you know you're working with this legend, how did that come about? Did you already have him be made, or you, made it around him?
Actually, something funny you asked. That joint was kind of sitting around. I've been probably making joints from, I don't know, I have beats that are literally 15, probably 17 years old. And sometimes you'll be surprised, when you have records that sit around that long, and then finally you get a chance to meet somebody or a certain person, and they're like, hey man, you got something for me? Or hey, listen, I like your work, I heard you work for such and such, you got something for me? And then it's like, man, I got this joint from 15 years ago that's dead on. And the funny part is that some people don't think that your music can be that relevant, timeless, but there are certain things that you make where, listen, it's trendy and it might only last 6 months, but there are certain songs you might write or certain beats that you might make where it might sit in your vault 10 or 15 years, and then that moment when you sitting with Jay or you sitting with B, and they're like, hey, what you got for me? And you sitting right there, and it's like, boom, there you go. So it's like, even to just everybody who just creatives, it's like, man, hold on to your music, certain things. That's important, catalog, So now our catalog is, so big, from instrumentals to songs and everything, we've created a whole nother business just off of the music that we just own.
When you found out that you had a placement on the album with JayZ, what was the first reaction when you were feeling that?
Funny, we was having a conversation, and she was kind of joking with me. She was like, "You so jaded," you know what I mean? She was like, "You don't show no emotions or nothing." But I think, for me, I just treat it, I'm always appreciative of opportunities, but I always treat it like, another day, at the office or another day on the job. I've been, in music professionally since, since she was 15. I've been in music professionally probably since around the time of 17. So for me, you know, I am a person who I was able to make a career out of it. I understood it really early. You know, like music paid for my college. It pretty much paid pretty much my whole life. So I understood it really early. So I always kind of knew, like, you know, you can celebrate. It's good to celebrate. I don't want to make it like diminish it, but take your successes and then the next day get back on it. You know what I mean? And then if you just keep that attitude, you know, you'll look up, and then, you know, the music, your gift, it'll take care of you.
I was excited.
You was
I was so excited because JayZ is a king,
right?
You know? Yeah. So I was like really like happy because I actually, the way that it all came together was he came to the studio. Actually, it was a product. I worked with different brands and stuff, and so it was a product I was working on. And we were just going through it, and then him and Bravo caught a vibe, you know, and it just worked out, and it just ended up being something really cool. And Wally pushed on it and made sure that it happened.
Shout out to Wally.
Yeah.
Dang, that's actually great. Being working with the industry, doing music, with your songwriting versus your personal life, is it any conflicts, or is it an easy road for you guys dealing with that?
We can take it. You take it. I want you to take it. I'm throwing the.
Okay.
You know, I think you know, to credit to Jameisha. Jameisha's an excellent businesswoman, and so and we give each other our space to be professional, because you know she has a way that she works. I have a way that I work. There are people that gravitate to her, people gravitate to me, and you know, I think you know she does her, like the whole situation with Wally, Jazz, and Antelope. That was her play. You know what I mean? You know, I'm just there. She might ask me a couple questions. Hey, what you think about this or this? Or I may say, try this approach and try that. But she runs point on that. And then when you need me, hey, I jump in, back you up. You know, and vice versa.
You playing the positions, that's actually very important, especially in the industry. You know, when you're dealing with stuff like that. So I salute you guys for that. Yeah. Real quick, I just need to know from you, like, who is your influences in the industry?
Influences in the industry depends on what part of the industry, because there's so many, like Steve Style, who's in business and marketing and advertising. Then you have Jay, who's an artist who was able to transition as an artist into this mogul and still maintain his self and build, you know, his craft, just continue to build on it and be dope. It's so many different facets of the industry, and there's so many different amazing people that I've found and drawn, you know, interest from, you know, musically, of course, Michael Jackson, like Ray Charles, oh my gosh, the boundaries that he broke as an artist, like things like that, you know, certain artists like that.
Yeah, that's actually dope. That I must say this, because of the people that you name, it let me know the importance of how you take this, and you know, you, from my understanding, from what I'm hearing, you speak on business, and that's first, you know, and that's very big, and that's something that a lot of artists, a lot of people in the industry need to understand. So if they want to even get any type of consulting with you or anything like, what would they find you at?
So you can find me if you want to reach out on Facebook, and that's Jameisha Trice, and you can also do Jameisha.Trice, which is JAMEISHA.TRICE on Facebook, and just leave me a message, and I'll get back at you.
And where will they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Bravo Music. That's Bravo with a 6, a place to be with a 6, Bravo Music. And also you can find me on Twitch and Facebook as well. Bravo Radio. I have my own streaming platform where we stream my own music. Yeah.
So Bravo.com, everything else is like Bravo.com. You can find everything in one place, one link, you know.
Okay, so if an artist looking for any type of music, beats or something like that, they can go on the .com, your website.
Not only just, because right now, we're a full production house now.
Okay.
So we're doing every genre. I'm doing jazz projects. Shout out to Isaiah Collier. We're doing R&B. Shout out to Josh K. Check out that So Tough, him and Fabulous. GLC. We're moving around. So we're doing syncs. Mm-hmm. We're doing ad work. We're doing movie work. I mean, we're just filling out. We're a production house now. So
you know what?
So we're here to kind of supply, the industry.
I'm gonna take it as a one-stop shop, like one-stop shop. I'm gonna say that together, one-stop shop. Make sure you guys get in tune with them. Very important with business, with the whole everything. So this is your girl Miranda Ryte, and
this is Jameisha. We just dropped that new single. It's called Ain't Got Time. It's on all platforms, streaming right now. Everywhere Jameisha Trice, hit me up.
And
Bravo with a 6.
And we'll be out.
This your girl Jameisha Trice.
This is Bravo, and you're watching Urban Grind TV.